Dude, this is going, bro.
What a clown. Fraud. Always has been, always will be. Quit the tough guy act in these Senate hearings.
Gleep should be here. Where's Gleep?
Place, anytime, cowboy.
Yep, that's what I said.
Sir, this is a time, this is a place.
Great observation.
You want to run your mouth?
Blah, 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 blah.
We can be two consenting adults. We can finish it here.
Are you propositioning me?
You want to do it now?
I guess so.
Well, stand your butt up then.
How about you first?
Oh, hold on.
Big guy.
Oh, stop it.
All right, now take your pants off. Hey guys, sorry I'm back. Turns out that Senator Mullen guy's a little aggressive.
I mean, we had a United States congressman pull a tooth on the House floor once. There's no rules about that.
There's no rule that a dog can't be senator.
There's no
Well, we
rules
looked
against
into
that.
the rules, and you used to be able to cane. You
Used
gotta
to be
remember
able to cane.
President
I don't think caning was a part of the Senate rules back then. It was like one guy, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't consenting.
This isn't anything new. Andrew Jackson challenged 9 people to a duel. Maybe we should bring some of that back.
Republicans love referencing bullshit Andrew Jackson.
Yes.
They just know like 3 stories,
Yeah.
and they just always talk about them.
The only justification they have for any of their modern day actions is some that we've outgrown as a society.
You know, back when there was slavery and stuff.
Maybe we should bring some of that, and as long as we're doing that, maybe some other stuff, all the stuff from then. Maybe we could bring a lot of things back.
That's not how we behave in Oklahoma, and I'm an Oklahoman first.
Oklahoma, where the senators fight out of insecurity.
This tough guy act, and that's what he thought he was going to do with me. The
problem is I have a
that's not
tough
how we
guy
behave.
act.
You know,
Is there anything that we did not see on camera?
yeah, the fear in his eyes when I stood up. he was scared out of his mind because he was very thankful that Bernie Sanders stopped us.
Bernie Sanders held me back.
All 85 pounds of Bernie Sanders held me back.
It is just shockingly dumb.
It is one of the dumber things. This could have been a story in 2014 that's like, oh, Congress, they're at it again.
There is something about it being a senator. Maybe I'm old-fashioned at this point, but the fact that a senator.
Yeah, but I think that all changed with like...
That all changed with Mark Wayne Gacy.
Oklahoma really sent their best and bitiest.
By the way, I'm not afraid of biting. I will bite.
Biting?
Oh, good to
I'll
know.
bite, honey. Yeah, I'm in a fight. I'm going to bite. I'll do anything.
I'm a dirty piece of
and
shit.
I don't care where I bite, but it just is going to be a bite.
I'm not even going to ask any further questions on that. I
Even
think
this
that
guy's not
basically
following
speaks for
up.
itself.
All right, from toxic aggro male roid rage in the Senate to toxic quiet tone church mouse Christo fascist in the House.
There is a question about the separation of church and state.
Here's a softball, Mike.
The separation of church and state is a misnomer. People misunderstand it. Of course, it comes
Misnomer?
from a
I hardly
phrase that was in a
know
letter
her.
that-
Calling it a misnomer is so dirty.
It's just a misunderstanding. Like when you tell your kids, your mother and I aren't separating. I'm just going to camp out at the motel for a while.
Speaker Johnson will be watching, and I don't know whether to wish you good. I guess I said it's okay. Good luck.
Good luck with your religious crusade.
Thanks for all your time and fielding all the questions.
You're a wonderful man. I love you so much.
I think it can be documented. Like, this is a Republican.
Oh, sure.
And he is given the job of news anchor on an NBC property. Remember how in the days and weeks after January 6th, he was the first person to put Kevin McCarthy on the air. McCarthy was still an election denier.
We like having you on, and we'll see.
We
you
like
again
having
soon.
you on.
I like that shot too. It's very. There is the aforementioned Capitol.
The aforementioned
What?
Capitol.
That you just sacked.
The building that you just attacked?
Still smell the bear spray. Sorry. Anyway, so after Johnson was elected speaker, Fox had him on for some kind of 700 Club style interview.
You love God with everything you have, and you love your neighbor as yourself.
Love your neighbor as yourself, says the guy who has a app to monitor his masturbation.
Spornak, there are other ways to love yourself than that.
I don't know about that. Prove it.
Just wish they would get to know me.
Okay, let's get to know you.
If you truly believe in the Bible's commands and you seek to follow those, it is impossible to be a hateful person.
So we did get to know him.
Turns out he is hateful.
He's done the impossible.
The Lord works in mysterious ways.
The culture is so dark and depraved that it almost seems irredeemable at this point.
He must be talking about the child abuse scandals within the church. That must be what he's talking about that's driving it down.
Fully irredeemable.
1 in 4 high school students identifies as something other than straight.
Our shaming them is no longer working.
We're losing the country, and we ask that you not give up on our nation, not give us the judgment that we clearly deserve.
This is
But that
cult-like
you mercy and grace
behavior.
would guide
This man is the Speaker of the House. He's second in line to president.
so that we would so that we could hear your voice.
Straight out of the Book of Waterworks.
We didn't know that you want to work.
Oh, my nose is leaking a little bit because I'm getting so verklempt.
Mike Johnson's not allowed to say verklempt. His hair catches on fire if he says a Yiddish word.
And we've seen the tears of a member of Congress. That is a sign of strength.
On the upside, they're okay with men crying. That is progress.
I don't know. If he's going to be all dramatic, I want my house speaker speaking in tongues.
Oh, man.
That's the kind of speaker I want.
And from quoting scripture to quoting Hitler.
Now, this is basically any day when you're watching mainstream media, but they need new stuff to react to, right?
They really do.
This is it. This is what they say set them off, right? Something that Hitler would say.
Dun, dun, dun.
You know he loves Hitler.
Yeah. We will root out the communists, Marxists, fascists, and the radical left thugs that live like vermin within the confines of our country.
Clearly, Stephen Miller or someone got into his speech
Yeah.
and put in vermin.
Yeah, for sure.
There's no way that is naturally in his vocabulary.
And you can even see when he reads it, he's like, the Marxists who live in our country like vermin.
He's using the same words that Hitler used. Well, Hitler used the word chair, okay? I sit in a chair.
This is a great argument.
That doesn't make me right.
That dehumanizing word chair. Yeah, that was really the issue.
I do think this is an example of a thing that wouldn't happen on Fox. Like, it's so intellectually lazy and stupid.
Funny you should mention, I do have Brian Kilmeade with a slightly less dumb defense.
He was called Hitler 13 times because of 2 lines from a speech the other day that lasted over an hour.
He was only a little Hitlery, you know? Come on, cut him a break.
Rooting out and vermin. Just 2 lines. 2 very simple lines.
He said a lot of other terrible stuff in that hour, too.
When Trump starts putting people in concentration camps, they're going to be like, you're focusing on one thing he did during his 12-year reign.
Go to Amazon and buy Unwoke. It's a great book. Buy a couple and send them as Christmas gifts. It's fun, it's readable, and it's useful.
Hiya, thanks for tuning in. If you like the show, help us keep this spaceship going. Subscribe to our YouTube channel or drop a comment. We read them all. If you really like the show, subscribe to our Patreon where we share bonus content that didn't make it on this episode. Okay, gotta go. Thank you. Bye.